All right. In one of the last videos, we learned how to make a negative statement when we use ein words. Remember, we said ein Student, kein Student. One student, a student, no student. Okay, now how do we negate a sentence that has a verb in it? We just learned the verbs, right? So let me look at an example. For example, ich gehe in die Disco. Now how do we make that negative? We have a verb now in the sentence, right? And we want to negate that we want to say we are not going. So look at this. We use the little word nicht. And that means not. Ich gehe nicht in die Disco. If you say, for example, another example would be es ist kalt. It is cold. Again, we have a verb in the sentence, es ist kalt. And we want to say that it's not cold. So what do we do again? We stick a nicht in it, right? Es ist nicht kalt. There we go. It's almost like English. It is not cold. That sentence you can translate straight from English into German. So, so the rule about negating things is, when you have an ein word and you want to make that negative, you add a k, kein, when you have a noun. However, if you want to negate an activity that involves a verb, then we use the little word nicht. And sometimes, if it's a really short sentence, we put it at the end, but usually we put it right before the activity we don't want to do. So, ich gehe, I'm going, but not into the disco. And it is cold, and it is not cold. So, kein or keine for nouns, nicht for sentences where you negate a verb. That's just a short little tidbit I wanted to share with you. And now we are going to look at something very important. This is called conjunctions. Now, what is a conjunction? A conjunction is a word that connects two separate sentences, okay? In English, we don't differentiate between conjunctions. What's a conjunction? And, but, because, these are all called conjunctions. Now in German we have two groups, and we're going to start with the easy one. They're called coordinating conjunctions. Alright, what are they? They are und, means and. That's the most used one. Then we have oder, means or, when you give a choice, right? Then we have the conjunction denn. That's an important one, because, which is used very frequently too when you give a reason. I'm not coming today because it's raining, or I am going to the kitchen now because I want to eat, right? Then we have the conjunction aber, that means but, and the conjunction sondern. And this means also but in the sense of but rather. And it's usually used when you have a sentence preceding it that is negative. Okay, so